नमस्कार, फिर पैसा बोलता है मैं आपका स्वागत है। मैं आनंद श्रीनिवासन। वेलकम बैक टू पैसा बोलता है। Today I want to talk about a holding company which most of you won't have heard of. Today it shot up, the price shot up, it closed at 3,909 and this company was available at 1,750 about a year back, and I bought this about 10 years back. So this company is a very favorite company of mine, but not many people know that this company exists. The company I'm talking about is Tata Investment Corporation Limited. It has surged nearly 20% on November 17th due to the value unlocking opportunity associated with Tata Technologies IPO scheduled for subscription on 22nd. This rise is part of a 80% increase in year-to-date increase in the stock value, that is without today. Tata Investment Corporation is actually registered as a non-banking financial company with the Reserve Bank of India, but does not do any lending operation. So what is this company? Not many of you will know that this company exists. This is the holding company of the mighty Tatas. Most of the Tata companies are owned through Tata Trusts, but there is another holding company called Tata Industrial Investment Corporation. This is the legacy of our old socialist past, where holdings had to be kept in various places. This company has major stakes in all Tata companies, that is Tata Chemicals, Tata Consumer Products, Trent, Tata Elixir, Tata Steel, and Tata Consulting Services. The stock has really surged 100%. That is, before today it was 80%, it has surged 100% today. And it is the best performance since 2009, and over the last 5 years has rallied 350%. And there is a lot of talk in the media that why this company, it's a value company, great company. Nothing but it has just mirrored the rise of the Tata companies over the last 5 years. If you had invested in a basket of Tata companies, it would have given you more than 300% return. And this is absolute mirror of what the Tata performance is. 80% of this money practically is invested in Tata companies. About 20% of the capital is in other companies in which Tata has a minority stake. The share price coincided with the announcement that Vaibhav Goyal will become general manager. He has spent 15 years experience in fund management. So you have brought an asset fund management to run this company. And this company is really benefiting from the fact that it has a stake in Tata Technologies, which is going for an IPO to raise 3,042 crores at an offer for sale. The grey market premium is at a huge premium to the offer price, nearly 300 rupees. Investor can bid for 30 shares and in multiples of 30 shares thereafter. Tata Technologies IPO price band is between 475 to 500. Make sure it will go to 500. With Tata Motors, Alpha TC Holdings, and Tata Capital Growth Fund participating in offer for sales. So Tata Investment Corporation is not selling its stock. It owns a very minor stake in this company. Now the promoters, Tata Motors, will offload 4.62 crore equity, 4 equity shares worth 2,314 crores. So out of 3,000 and odd crores, 2,300 crores will go to Tata Motors, of which there will be a 20% capital gains tax, and the balance will be used to bring down debt. Alpha TC Holdings PT Ltd will be selling 1 crore shares worth 486 crores, and Tata Capital will sell 1.49 lakh shares for 243 crores. Now, out of this, 20.28 lakh shares is reserved for employees of Tata Motors, and 60.85 shares is reserved for shareholders of Tata Motors. So if you are a shareholder of Tata Motors, you will benefit if you can apply for this IPO. The IPO marks the first from Tata Group since the TCS issue in 2004 and is expected to close on the 24th of November. Now, this is as far as why this company has shot up. Tata Investment Company is basically doing a business of investing in listed and unlisted equity shares, debt instruments, and mutual funds in a wide range of companies. The company has shares in 85 companies, of which 62 are listed and 23 are unquoted. So there are 23 unquoted shares. Okay, and so what has happened is the company is now has quoted equity shares of 80% with a net value of 2,577 crores, and unequated, that is unquoted shares worth 650 crores. But this is at 400 rupees, 300 rupees like Tata Technologies. The real value will be somewhere at the 650 is actually worth another 2,000 crores. That means there are 23 Tata companies waiting to be listed if they want to list. So this will give you the difference difference between the so-called richest group in India and the so-called nowhere in the group in India. How many unlisted businesses they have ready to list? And this is why I said don't worry about Tata debt, because Tata can pull out 1 lakh crore just like that from somewhere. So the dividend, how did this company get revenue? 63% is dividend income, 14% is interest income, fair value change is 23%. In the last 15 years, the company has grown at a capital adequacy ratio of 14%, and it is compared with the Bombay BSE 200 index, which has grown at 9%. So it has beaten the index by a huge margin. It has a subsidiary called Sinto Investment Company, which is registered as an NBFC, and that company has assets of 469 crores. Again, that is an investment company. There are companies which are associate companies in which it has big stakes. It owns 32% of Tata Asset Management Limited, who is the manager of Tata Mutual Funds and registered with SEBI. It has 50% stake in Tata Trustee Company, which acts as a trustee to Tata Mutual Fund. Now, when Tata, originally it was Tata Tea, they wanted to get rid of that plantations business, and so most of the shares went into to the employees of the tea estate. There was a 23% stake of the Tatas in the tea estate. They took it away from the tea company and made it Amalgamated Plantations Limited. The company owns 25% of the stake, which is engaged in the business of cultivating and manufacturing tea and other allied agriculture products and packaging services for Tata Tea. So they are also holding these companies. So now what I am trying to tell you is there are a lot of holdings in this company. The current price of the stock is 3,905 crores. The book value is 4,691. This is based on 650 crores. The 23 companies which are unlisted are being valued at 650 crores. That's where the real crown jewel is. So now 4,691, of which the listed itself is a majority, and normally holding companies trade at a discount. So this is trading at a 15% discount to book value. So if you are very patient, but if you can wait for 10-15 years, if you buy this as the Tata Group raises, you will also continue to make money. So price to book is 0.82. Like I told you, this is an 18% discount. Debt is almost negligible, 0.01%. This is 0.01. It has no debt practically. And the book value is 4,691. EPS is 64. Tata's owns 73%. The FIIs own 1. Government owns 0.5. DIA owns 0.5. Public, you and me, own 25%. So this is a company which will be under the radar. Today it came on the radar because it shot up by 20% on a single day to cross 100% ownership. So 100% in a year. This is very rare for a holding company to happen. But the company is tied up with the fortunes of the Tata company. So you can buy it anytime if you believe. Whenever you want to buy, you don't have a lot of money, you want to buy a proxy for Tatas, you can straight away buy this company. They don't own all the Tata companies, but they own the majority of Tata companies. So this is what it is. And so this is a NBFC which does not do lending business. It's a great company. It's a hot talk today. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग पैसा बोलता है। आप इस पॉडकास्ट में आए, इसके लिए मैं आपका आभारी हूँ। आप इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, बेल नोटिफिकेशन दबाएं, ताकि हर समय जब हम वीडियो डालते हैं आपको एक नोटिफिकेशन मिले। इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और हो सके तो इस वीडियो को दोस्त और रिश्तेदार के पास भेजें और उनको देखने की आग्रह करें। नमस्कार, धन्यवाद, जय हिंद। नमस्कार, फिर पैसा बोलता है में आपका स्वागत है। मैं 24 नवंबर शुक्रवार कुवैत में हूँगा। 3:30 बजे से लेके 6:30 बजे तक इवेंट होगा। इवेंट होने का एड्रेस है याकूत बैंक्वे हॉल, मिलेनियम होटल कन्वेंशन सेंटर, रिंग रोड, अबू तार अल गफारी स्ट्रीट, कुवैत। जो मुझे उधर मिलना चाहे वो नीचे दिए गए व्हाट्सएप नंबर या ईमेल से हमें संपर्क करें। मेरा टीम आपसे कांटेक्ट करेगी। नमस्कार, धन्यवाद, जय हिंद।